With the parliament winter session set to end in 4 days, the central government introduced 4 new bills on Monday. The first one was the Viksit Bharat Guarantee for Rozgar and Ajeevika Mission Gramin Bill 2025 or VBG Ramji Bill. This bill, if passed, will replace MGNREGA, which is the world's largest rural job guarantee scheme. The bill proposes to raise the guarantee of wage employment to rural households to 125 days from 100 now in a financial year. But the bill has invited a lot of criticism. The opposition asked why the government removed Mahatma Gandhi's name from the scheme. But the policy changes within the bill are even more concerning. Firstly, the bill suggests that the state government's share of the fund will increase from 10% to 40%. This comes at a time when the state treasuries are going dry and many state governments are demanding their fair share of allocation from the union government. Secondly, the bill states that no work shall be commenced or executed during peak agricultural seasons for up to 60 days. The centre says it is to provide adequate agricultural labour during the peak season, but that does not help the poor labourers at all. This is because if the supply of the labour force is less, landlords compete to ensure their work is done. This allows the labourers to bargain for increased wages. But taking away the guaranteed employment makes the labourers dependent solely on agricultural labour work. This forces them to work for lower wages while the bill ends up benefiting the landowners. Moreover, the bill gives power to the centre to stop allocating funds in case there are complaints of improper utilization of funds. In such a case, any agency designated by the centre can carry out an investigation. Moving on to the second bill, it is called the Sustainable Harnessing and Advancement of Nuclear Energy for Transforming India or Shanti Bill 2025. This bill was introduced by Union Minister Jitendra Singh. The bill would replace the Atomic Energy Act 1962 and the Civil Liability for Nuclear Damage Act 2010. The bill seeks to open nuclear energy to private sector in order to achieve its hefty goal of 100 gigawatts of nuclear power capacity in India by 2047. Other key goals are to facilitate innovation in nuclear science and expand its applications to non-power sectors. The third bill was the Viksit Bharat Shiksha Adhishtan Bill 2025, tabled by the Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan. The bill would repeal the University Grants Commission Act 1956, the All India Council for Technical Education Act 1987, and the National Council for Teacher Education Act 1993. It proposes the formation of a Viksit Bharat Shiksha Adhishtan, which will be an umbrella body regulating higher education and enabling coordination between the three councils. The fourth bill was repealing and amending Bill 2025, tabled by Minister of State Arjun Ram Meghwal. It proposes to repeal 71 laws which have outlived their utility in the statute books. Of the 71 laws, 65 are amendments to principal acts and 6 are principal laws. But the bigger question here is, why did the government table 4 important bills just a few days before the conclusion of the winter session? Will people's representatives get enough time to study and debate these bills? A few opposition members, including Manish Tiwari, N.K. Premachandran and Shogoto Rai, have already raised the issue. They complained that the bills were circulated late and they had little opportunity to study the draft legislations. Now, will the government take the complaint at face value, or will it pass the bills without sufficient discussion? We will get the answers in the coming days.